All right, really appreciate everybody for tuning in. My name is Law Nation, LAW Nation. Don't forget to hit that like button, share this content. Let a friend, neighbor, foe know where to go when they want to tune in to Cowboy Sports Talk and beyond. All right, so it could be possible that the NFL will postpone Dallas Cowboys versus the LA Rams first game. I don't want people to go around and say, this is all a conspiracy to do this and this is a conspiracy to do that. There are real wildfires in LA or in the California area. The air is not that clear or the air is not that good of a quality. Now, I would suggest that the Cowboys and the NFL will figure out ways to, move the game somewhere else. But if they're talking about postponing, then it could be a situation whereas it's going to be crazy with the next game. You know, we got to have this thing all figured out because you definitely do not want to play a game and then have a quick turnaround for the next game. So I should think that they will have some type of contingencies in plan or what have you, especially during this pandemic. There's so many crazy moving parts that we really don't know, because not just the players got to move, the filming crew got to move, the people that's behind the scene operation got to move here and there. I really, really believe that there will still be a game because it's a stadium-like, and I think they can close the roof. Maybe, just maybe, they can test the air quality within the stadium. I don't know. I don't want to be insensitive to the situation. All I can say is that there better be some type of football with the Cowboys. But it is a situation that everybody got to adhere to. We want a good quality game. We don't want people passing out and these sorts of things, if that make any sense. I've seen some people say, hey, can they play in Arizona? Can they play in another stadium that's close? Vegas, for crying out loud. Can they go down there and play? There could be some options there. Look, the NFL is not $1 million corporation. It's $1 billion corporation. Within the next 20 years, it's going to be $1 trillion corporation. Just let that sink into your mental. We can think about those things. Now, Cowboy Nation, when there is a game on, when the Cowboys are walking through their tunnel, I'm expecting extremely high, good results with this offense. I started to look back at everything and try to piece everything together. And just think about this. We got an explosive tight end who can run the vertical seam, right? I think that he's going to really step it up this year. And when you add into the fact that Schultz, all offseason, we heard nothing but good stuff from him, right? And then you think about the outside guys, which will force teams to play one-on-one because, they're going to try to roll coverages Amari Cooper way. And then we got CD for TD, who should get a TD. I'm expecting him to get a TD his first game, believe it or not. And Michael Gallup. I really think that Michael Gallup is going to work up on the second and the third DBs for the LA Rams there. I can't wait to see the offense. And on the defensive side of the ball, I really, really do believe that the front four will get at the quarterback. That's one thing that I know. D-Law, he's ready for it. He said, hey, you guys saying this and saying that, you guys just have to sit back and wait and see, because I'm going to stream off that edge. I'm going to get my hand placement right. I'm going to do everything that needs to be done to get to that quarterback. I can't wait to see it. We got high hopes for this team. We just got a little stumble here and a little stumble there. I just believe that this particular team will show up and show out. I think that last year, yes, we was number one in offense, and everybody was saying, yeah, this team did it against garbage time or these sorts of things. Well, newsflash, everybody that says that. Well, why don't the other teams have those high garbage time numbers, right? It seems like the Cowboys the only team in the National Football League that get garbage time numbers, right? So we'll find out. I believe that when they brought in Mike McCarthy, he looked at everything and he said, you know what? Man, this offense is going to be explosive, and all I need to do is work on the efficiencies. What are the efficiencies? Well, when we get on to the money zone, red zone, green zone, I think that Michael Gallup, Ezekiel Elliott, think about everybody, even Amari Cooper, CD for TD. I think that this coaching staff will drop a better plan and execute those plans better than what the previous administration did. We're not going to be folded into a corner and say, okay, we're going to have Jason Witten out there. I love Jason. But now we got guys that can high point the ball, bring it down. We got some nuanced route guys. And then we got those end around who is going to be crazy, Cowboy Nation. It flat out will. And that's just one end of it there. And I believe that this coaching staff, especially Bone Fossil, by him being introduced as the special team coordinator and things like that, I believe that they brought him in so that we will not have those hiccups at special team, and not just with the running down the field and these sorts of things, but being able to put the feet to the fire and Greg Zuerlein and say, hey, you remember when we was out there in LA, this is how I'm going to coach you up. And when we get to this point, we need these 3 points, or the mindset should be different. The mindset should be different. Whereas when we get onto our side of the field, it's no more thinking like, hey, we just got to get enough to kick the field goal. No, we got to get enough to punch it in for the money. And I think that all of those things are going to work together in conjunctions with everything. So when we think about this team, stop thinking about the 8-8. Stop thinking about Jason Garrett team. Shout out to him, though. May he do a good job in the Giants land, right? Until he play us. Nevertheless, this Cowboys team versus the LA Rams, I don't care if it's wildfire or whatever. We need to figure out when they're going to play so we can come up in there, march in there, let them know, and let the NFL know that we coming to take it all. This team will be explosive. This defense will be a defense that will be stingy. Yes, we got some young guys out there. The craziest thing, and I said it on my previous video, the craziest thing is that, yes, Jordan Hip-Hop-Lewis is out. Anthony Get Down Brown is one on the outside corner. They put Daryl Worley inside, who got positional flex, who can give you some safety action. And on the other side, yes, it's not my dog Diggs, but I will be looking for him to show up and show out. But it's my other dog, Cheeto Woozier. But here's what I'm thinking what they're going to do with that. You know, this coaching staff is throwing all type of misdirection things at us, right? Don't be surprised if you see Diggs get more snaps than Cheeto Woozier. And don't be surprised if you see my dog Cheeto Woozier kick back inside and Daryl Worley on the outside. Those positions, remember, I'm trying to figure out these little clues that they put out there. They said they want their DBs to be rotational, positional flex. Remember Reggie Robinson? He had snaps as it relates to cornerback, and they kicked him at safety. So there could be a lot of things. I seen snaps at Daryl Worley, just for a glimpse, at safety play. So there's so many moving parts that we cannot paint ourselves in a corner like they used to do in the past. This team is completely different, even from the philosophy from the defense. You know, I know we so hooked on and used to vanilla. There's more flavors now, baby. And I believe that is what's going to happen. Now, Darian Thompson in a pinch. Last year, when you look at all of his film, he's not that spectacular. But I will say this, if the coaches are able to elevate, if we can just get him from being maybe a 70 rated player to maybe 75 or to 80, that's a win-win-win for us, right? If we can just get him to blitz off the edge, show some disguised looks, maybe the Mike linebacker squeezes down into the box on the edge side, and then the slot guy moves out into the Mike position. It could be a ton of exotic stuff, right? And we probably won't show our hands who's the high safety or the low safety. Might give you a cover 2 look before the snap. Now we get inside the box. There's so many things that this particular team would do. They can play quarters. They can play halves. They can do all of those things. So I have faith and trust in this guy right here. What's that coach, the defensive coordinator that used to be for the Vikings? George Edwards. I believe, although his specialty right now is with the linebackers, that's where he's at on this particular team. But I think that his influence with Al Harris and Maurice Linguist will be beneficial on how we utilize our linebackers, our front four, and our secondary. Post me your thoughts. Post me your concerns of this game. Will it be postponed? Will it be on Monday night? Will it be on a Tuesday night? Will it be on a such and such night? Post me your thoughts. Post me how you guys feel. Or will they move the game up? There could be so many things going on with this opener. But shout out to the Cowboys because I'm ready. And shout out to everybody that's watching. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Let's go. Let's get crunk, baby. Let's go. Let's go. I'm out. Peace.